Hello everyone, this is Jimmy. I'm taking time off of my series to cover something that is a sensitive subject. And this has been the hardest thing for me to really come forward and say. Last fall, the leadership in the church locally came to me and asked me to come forward and speak about my mental illness. And I spoke about it, and it was hard. And then after I came, because see, the plan before they asked me to come forward was I was not going to tell anyone. The plan was I was going to carry my illness until I passed away. No one in the public was to know about it. But once my friends in church knew about it, I thought, well, my audience needs to know about it as well. I suffer from Bipolar Disorder, which is one of the more severe disorders of manic depression. I manage it with medication, therapy, exercise, the men's group in my church, being able to do service there, and just having the spiritual and mental support. Also, because a lot of people think of me with these videos, they think, well, he's the motivational guy, he's the inspirational guy, and in many ways I am. But not every morning do I wake up and say, I want to get up and inspire. There's mornings like this morning I got up and I was like, I really don't want to get up and face the day. I had gone through about 2.5 days of just giddy laughter mania. I think that's what it was. And then this morning I woke up and it was like, it's gone. The energy's gone. So what I had to do, and this is different than what I've been doing, and I have to say it really worked, is I put in a YouTube video of a motivational speaker named Les Brown and listen to him and have him get me pumped up. And, I showered and changed into the clothes you see me now. And I told myself, I said, look, you have people to inspire. You have people that your audience is waiting. And you can't let them down no matter what. I have a podcast that says, get rid of I don't feel like it. In fact, maybe someday I'll create a motivational product that's called Get Rid of I Don't Feel Like It. Because, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. If you got a mental illness and you got fatigue, sometimes you do have to just rest up. I know the difference between, I gotta rest up, I'm not doing good at all, and I'm just depressed, I don't feel like it. You have to, with the illness, you have to know the difference, and it's not easy. I was diagnosed at first with plain depression at age 27 in 1997, and then 9 years later, in the fall of 2006, I was hospitalized. And then the doctor that saw me after the hospital started running a series of tests on me. And within 6 months, he told me, he said, I've ran physical tests, I've ran psychological tests. You have bipolar disorder. And I had this friend for 25 years that told me, if you have bipolar disorder, you can do nothing. Can't go to work, hold down a job, go to school, can't do nothing. And when the doctor told me I had bipolar disorder, my countenance fell. And he looked at me and he said, "Now, Jimmy, this is not the end of the world. A lot of great people had bipolar disorder. But some of the people that I admire, Winston Churchill, Theodore Roosevelt, a lot of charismatic people have this disorder. And sometimes you have to weather through it, because you never know. With bipolar disorder, you never know when you're going to have a good day or whether you're going to have a bad day. And it's up to you to press through, spiritually, in my opinion, to press through and try to find a blessing and light at the tunnel at the end of the day. God bless.